By a protest staged by farmers. Well, they confronted party members as they arrived at the venue at the Horse and Jockey in County Tipperary, including the party leader, Taoiseach Micheál Martin. Our political correspondent, Gavin Riley, is there. So, Gavin, the Irish Farmers Association had warned last week that they would target these type of political party gatherings, and it's followed through on that.
They certainly have followed through on that, Colette. You can see just a fraction of those who have shown up here at a Horse and Jockey Hotel just outside the Thurles behind me, and they're promising that they're going to be doing this again for as many think-ins as they can manage all week, including Fine Gael, when they're gathering in Limerick on Friday and Saturday. And their major bone of contention is recent changes to European rules around nitrates, and in particular the response to those by the Agriculture Minister Charlie McConalogue. Now, he and Micheál Martin and other senior figures from Fianna Fáil were arriving here this morning ahead of the think-in kicking off just after lunchtime today, but they were met with such a crowd of protesters from the IFA that in fact they agreed to a short notice meeting. And as we speak to you right now, Micheál Martin, the party leader, and Taoiseach, is in a meeting with some of those IFA members to discuss some of their concerns around those European nitrates rules. In short, what they're saying is that these new rules, which Ireland previously had a derogation from, which is now being stood down, is going to result in them either having to acquire more land or cut down on the volume of livestock they have in order to be able to meet those new rules. And they're particularly incensed that the Agriculture Minister Charlie McConalogue signed off on those after only a Zoom meeting with the European Commissioner and not a meeting in person. Some of the farmers I've been speaking to today say it has the chance of putting them out of business.
We're a unique system in Ireland. We have a grass-based system. Look at the climate we have. It's warm, it's wet, we can grow an awful lot of grass. And surely, from a competitive advantage point of view, our ability is to grow grass, graze grass, and turn it into protein, whether that's in milk or whether that's in beef. And I don't know whether our minister is getting that message across to Europe. And I'd be disappointed. And by the announcement of what he's announced, I don't think he is getting that message across.
Now, we'll wait to hear exactly what comes of that meeting that's ongoing with Micheál Martin and some of those senior IFA figures. But this certainly does cast a shadow over what was ostensibly going to be a fairly positive event for the Fianna Fáil Parliamentary Party. This is, of course, the formal start of political term ahead of the Dáil returning in 9 days' time. No sooner has the Dáil returned than all thoughts will be on the budget. And today, Fianna Fáil rallying around the news that the USC, a tax introduced temporarily, ostensibly by Fianna Fáil the last time that it held the finance brief back in 2010, is slowly going to be chipped away. And certainly the mood on the back of that news yesterday was very positive, but certainly a bit of a dampener put in those spirits by the high protest by those IFA members this lunchtime, and they're promising to do the same at other think-ins for the remainder of the week.
Gavin Riley live in County Tipperary. Thank you for all of that. Now, €1 billion package